Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to another CYPRX YouTube video breakdown. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Hope that everybody had an amazing weekend. You guys know that I like to take a break from making video breakdowns over the weekend, so I hope that everybody did enjoy. Not too much price volatility. However, we are going to go over some price action in today's video breakdown. I'm going to discuss BTC, XRP, XLM, and HBAR's price action, show you guys some interesting things and my overall perspective on where the market is going in the up and coming future. Give you guys some price predictions. You guys know that I give you guys a logical perspective and I give you guys the accuracy from my logical perspective in the market. So if you guys are interested in learning that, you guys stick around for that. Smash that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. It does help boost the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure that before you click off of this channel, you do subscribe. So we're going to first cover what it is that I said to you guys on May 14th. Reading this tweet to you all. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you're more than welcome to. @CDemandingCore is my Twitter handle. The link is in the description down below. And I tweeted out to you guys, BTC, only thing that would confirm a bullish reversal on BTC will be a break and a hold above the equal highs around 40K. The medium of exchange holds around 38K. If either of these levels fails to sustain price above, then lower price is possible. And then I tweeted out to you guys some bullish targets 40 to 38K, bearish targets 22 to 19K. In my personal opinion, that is how low I think that Bitcoin could potentially go if we do see downwards momentum pick up in the near future. However, is the bottom in, right? A lot of people are questioning that. Let's be mindful of the bullish targets in the evaluation that I'm about to give you guys. So let's head over to the charts. Again, this is a tweet that I put out to you guys on May 14th. And before we go into the diluted breakdown on BTC and showing you guys these bullish and bearish targets and why I'm being mindful of them, I just want to show you guys that BTC is still extremely dominant in this market right now. So looking at the BTC price chart right here, we can see that this is Bitcoin on the daily chart. And I just want to show you guys the consistency in the BTC dominance that the market is holding right now. All right, so look at this. We see a retail pattern trap, which eventually is going to get clapped out of the market. All the people that are selling above these highs, there's so much liquidity above these highs, and there's also bank and institutional traders that have buy stops above these highs that are eventually going to need to get activated. So therefore, the market is eventually going to recover. You guys have to understand that that is going to happen. Now the question is the bottom in? The only thing that I don't like is on the lower time frame in this general vicinity right here, we are creating trend line liquidity. So for me and my personal opinion, that could be a buy trap and we could see potential downwards pressure. I'm going to go over all of these bullish and bearish targets for you guys in just 1 second, but showing you guys the consistency of BTC dominance. This is again Bitcoin, and I want to take you guys over to XRP. So going over to the XRP daily chart, okay, we can see that same liquidity trap in the form of sellers above these highs or this equal high pattern or this retail resistance pattern, where we can imagine leveraged traders took sell positions above these highs from retail resistance methodology trading. And we know that bank and institutional traders that are sitting on the sidelines and not wanting to deal with the volatility are willing to buy price action from these highs once the market surpasses around 93 cents to activate their buy stop. So buy stop again is an entry into the market or an entry criteria into the market when price triggers that general vicinity or whatever psychological level it is that you have buy stops at. It'll enter you into the market at that specific price target and put a stop loss position for you in the market automatically, okay? So we can assume that there's liquidity above these highs, and as you guys can see, it is the same retail pattern trap that exists on Bitcoin. Going over to XLM, you can see on the daily chart the same retail pattern trap in the form of retail resistance, a nice M-shaped formation where we can imagine liquidity exists above these highs. The bullish targets and the bullish reversal pattern for me to confirm any type of bullish move on XLM would be 26 cents. So you guys saw on XRP, it was 93 cents. On XLM, for me, it's 26 cents. Same pattern on Bitcoin. And again, we'll go to HBAR now. HBAR, same exact pattern on Bitcoin. We see that M formation or that retail pattern trap in the form of retail resistance. And on HBAR, I would like to see price push back above the 28-cent psychological level to grab that liquidity and activate those buy stops and continue with some type of bullish order flow above 28 cents. So now you guys have my overall XRP, XLM, and HBAR targets to secure and confirm any bullish momentum move. You guys have to understand that any push or price action move up into these levels could be a premium price for bank banking institutions to take further sell positions. We need to see the market makers shift momentum and start to create bullish order flow above this retail pattern trap on HBAR, XLM, XRP, and Bitcoin to confirm any type of bullish move or bull run, right? So let's be mindful of those price targets. Again, rewind that if you need those again, but now let's go over to Bitcoin and talk through these price targets. So right now we are on the daily chart, and I just want to divert your attention to the current price action leg that we are currently operating in. As you guys can see, the market makers grab liquidity from these equal highs right here, okay, in the form of that same retail pattern trap that we are identifying as of right now. We can see the market makers created a retail pattern trap. Here's that M formation. They grab liquidity from the highs. They activated buy stops from people who were willing and attempting to buy price action on Bitcoin above these highs, who thought that the market was going to rally higher. It never did. Price reversed. So here's that grab of liquidity, and here's that market reversal. Lower low, lower high, lower low formation. Right now on the daily time frame, this is that box region that I tweeted out to you guys. This is the current daily price leg that we are operating in the form of a bearish momentum move. So as long as this A to B move holds, or this high at around $48,000 to $50,000 does not get broken, we could still potentially see a bear market on Bitcoin. So I gave those bullish targets to you guys, all right? Logically speaking, we would need to see a bullish break, close and hold above the $48,000 psychological level, which would break this high right here on the daily chart. And then we would need to see bullish momentum or bullish order flow pick up after that does happen. All right. So again, that is why I gave you those bullish targets on my Twitter, just to be mindful of. We are not, and we cannot confirm bullish momentum or any type of bull run on Bitcoin until this swing high right here is taken out, where we can see that pattern. The market makers enticed people to buy beneath these lows, enticed more people to buy beneath these lows. What were they doing? They were setting up a trap. Same thing, they were setting up a trap above highs, money to the top, or money above highs in the form of people selling resistance, and people that are willing to buy in the form of buy stops above these highs got activated. The market makers, after grabbing that liquidity, shifted momentum and swung price to the downside. Now, this is why I attempt to teach you guys that once the market violates highs, you have to be willing to take profit, because you do not know if this type of price action is going to happen once previous highs are violated. So again, this is not investing advice, but if this high does get violated on Bitcoin and you are in a leveraged position entering in at these current lows right now, you need to be mindful and possibly seek to take partials from your trade or move your stops to break even. Why? Because once price taps into an area of liquidity, we as traders do not know the future. We do not know if price is going to continue through that area of liquidity, or if it's going to grab the liquidity necessary in order for it to move lower. Again, contingency plans in the form of what? The market needs to move higher in order to go lower, as above, so below. So let's be mindful of those bullish and bearish targets to the upside. Now, the medium of exchange for me on Bitcoin. Why do I call it the medium of exchange? I don't know what a lot of other people call it, but for me, that price level is at around $38,000 to $40,000. I'm going to jump down to the lower time frame right here, and if we can get a bullish hold and close above the $38,000 to $40,000 range, then yes, we could see a potential reversal back to new all-time highs on Bitcoin. Again, why is that? If you're measuring from the top of this bearish leg on the daily chart down to the bottom of where current price action has stopped and halted at, this is the general medium of exchange, where we can see this is the middle of that price action. So this would be a 50% Fibonacci retracement or 50% premium from a seller's perspective, measuring from the high down to the low. You guys can see that 50% of that Fibonacci extension is around the $38,000 to $40,000 range. If price can surpass that and start to give a bullish confirmational hold and start to print bullish order flow above the $38,000 to $40,000 range, and we do not see any form of reversal pattern or bearish momentum pick up, then that means most likely that banking institutions are not interested in this price as premium. And what are they going to do? They're going to get greedy. People are going to start FOMOing in, and that is going to push the market higher. Okay, so just understanding from a logical perspective what it is that I'm seeing in the market, I hope that this is giving you guys clarity. So with that being said, if we do see a bullish reversal in the market, understand that these price levels need to see a bullish break, close and hold above in the form of bullish order flow and bullish momentum moves above these psychological levels to confirm any type of bull run on Bitcoin. We know right now that Bitcoin is still dominating the market. So yes, as you guys can see from XLM, XRP, and HBAR's price action, they literally mimic Bitcoin's price action to the T. Don't let anybody tell you that, XRP has decoupled from the market dominance or anything like that just yet, because that is not the case. Now, do I think that that could potentially happen in the future? Absolutely. I think that when banking institutions really start utilizing XRP and its use cases and its utility, I think that XRP, in my personal opinion, again, this is not investing advice, is going to jump up to the number top 3, 2, or maybe even the 1 spot. All right. So with that all being said, let's now jump down to the lower time frame. I want to show you guys this trendline liquidity trap that I personally see happening and forming on Bitcoin, where if we do break this trend line, my bearish targets are anywhere between $22,000 and $19,000, where I have buy limits set on Bitcoin for the long-term perspective. Okay, again, not financial advice. That's just what I'm personally doing. Let's jump down to the 15-minute chart. And I want to show you guys these equal highs that I'm targeting if we do continue bullish momentum on Bitcoin at around $40,000 on the 15-minute chart. So scrolling over here to the left-hand side, we can see these equal highs, or again, that M formation on the lower time frame. This is now the 15-minute chart. Let me get rid of that real fast and expand that up. All right, and so these equal highs for me are hovering at around $40,000. So if we do see a bullish momentum move on Bitcoin, and I do happen to enter into leverage buy positions, that is going to be my initial take profit area, mainly because we can see that same type of retail pattern trap, or that M formation, where we can imagine liquidity exists above these highs. Banking institutions like to attack liquidity in the form of over leveraged sell positions, and people that are willing to buy in the form of buy stops above previous highs. And that is beautiful right here in the form of a retail pattern resistance methodology area in this general vicinity, and that happens to be at around the psychological level, $40,000 to the T. Okay, so again, you guys be mindful of these bullish and bearish targets. If we do see a bearish reversal on Bitcoin, I want to take you guys down to the trendline liquidity that is currently forming. If this bullish momentum move holds and we do see a break and hold above $30,000, we could see that momentum move up into $38,000 to $40,000. We need to be very fragile and mindful of price volatility around those general vicinities. And if you are in any buy positions, that is a very significant return on your initial investment if you are entering in at these current price levels. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you were able to enter in at $28,000 and you're holding that all the way. If we do see a bullish reversal up into $40,000, that would be around 48% return on your initial investment. That is absolutely insane. Do not be greedy. If we get those price levels, do not think that we are just in an automatic bull run, because again, once market clears previous highs, we do not know if the market is going to continue through those highs or if the market is going to grab the amount of liquidity that it needs to send price lower. So again, I'm just trying to wake people up to show you guys the logic behind the market. We operate in an uncertain environment. Therefore, when you have certainty in the market, when profit is guaranteed to you in the form of a positive trade that you're currently in or operating in, take profit. It is the number one thing that stops people from becoming profitable traders long term, because they cannot manage their greed. Wouldn't you rather have $1 than $0? A lot of people will be like, no, I wouldn't. I would just rather have $0 and then wish for a lottery ticket that's going to take me to $1 million. Well, guess what? The individual that constantly wins $1 over time is going to be much better off than the individual that hopes for a winning lottery ticket. And I promise you that right now. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video breakdown. You guys have my bullish and bearish perspective on Bitcoin and targets to be mindful of. And again, you guys have seen that Bitcoin dominates the market. So if Bitcoin moves, that means XRP most likely, XLM and HBAR are going to see a similar reaction, where we could see the bullish pump into those psychological levels that I gave you on those 3 cryptocurrency assets. Be mindful, make sure that you guys are taking profit, moving your stops to break even, not financial advice. I know that's what me and the CYPRX students will be doing. Blessings to you guys all. Like I said, you have my bullish and bearish targets. Smash that thumbs up button. You guys have a lot of video breakdowns coming out this week. I really do appreciate the love and the support. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys in the next video breakdown.